back at the mic.
Okay.
Can you say and spell your name?
Mario Vasquez, Mariovasquez.
And what's your title position?
I'm a project manager with the City of Kansas City, Missouri.
And this is pretty exciting what's going on here.
Oh, absolutely. I think we've been working for the past year and a half to try to revive the shopping center and provide new opportunities for shopping for the residents in adjacent neighborhoods. The neighborhoods themselves and the residents themselves have been clamoring for the revival of this grocery store, and we're hoping to have it up and running by midsummer.
And I mean, I see all new facades and everything, but it's more than just facades. This is an all new market.
Yeah, absolutely. We are bringing a grocery store that is a prime brand, a Sunfresh brand that is going to be operating in the center. We're also refurbishing a lot of the retail spaces that had been in the area for a while. The retail center itself has about 60,000 square feet. Almost all of it will be occupied by midsummer. We have maybe about 8,000 square feet available for lease, and I don't think we're going to have too much difficulty in finding tenants for that space.
I was going to say, it looks like it's almost all occupied now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the south side of the grocery store or the shopping center is occupied, and like I said, by the end of the year, it should be all fully leased.
And we're having a job fair tomorrow too, so it's bringing a lot of jobs into this area.
Right, we're pretty excited about tomorrow's event. We're hoping what we're doing tomorrow is a job fair to let people know what opportunities there will be within the grocery store, and there's some of the other businesses in the area have joined the event for tomorrow. So there will be lots of opportunities for people to come and see what's out there. But we're also doing a hard hat tour of the grocery store itself. We want to let people know what the store is going to look like. There's been a desire by the community to be involved and informed as to what's going on. So this is a way for us to let them know what we're doing out here.
And what kind of things are you looking for in the job fair?
Well, initially we just want to let people know what opportunities there will be within the grocery store. Let them know that there will be jobs that will be full-time. Let them know that what timelines we have for for employment opportunities. That's a better question for John LePerry as the operator.
Oh, okay.
But John will be able to tell you a little bit more about what we'll have out here. So, from my standpoint, tomorrow's event is all about letting the community know what we're doing out here.
And what? I guess maybe expand on that if you can.
Okay, let me think. Going back to the beginning of when we started the work, people have always felt somewhat frustrated at the fact that it's taking so long. So we want to let them know that we've been working very hard to bring the shopping center to life. We want to let them know that we're making progress. We want to let them know that we are going to be open by midsummer, and let them see for themselves the work that's going into it, and so they can appreciate all the investment that we are making in this neighborhood.
Okay. Is there anything we can add? Anything we didn't talk about?
Hope to see everybody here this summer.
Yeah. And did you say when this will be fully operational?
I think about mid-June is when the store will be open, when the grocery store will be open. I think the weather right now is causing a little bit of a delay, but as soon as the weather improves, there will be a lot more activity out here. Most of the work right now that's going on in the shopping center is inside. Now that the store is not the building's enclosed, a lot of the work is going on inside. But as soon as the weather breaks, we'll come back be outside again, working on the parking lots, working on really just the final touches of the entire shopping center.
Okay, great. All right, and can I have you spell your name again?
Yeah, Mario Vasquez, Mariovasquez.
And your title position?
I'm a project manager with the City of Kansas City, Missouri.
And is there a number if any producers want to call later on?
Sure.
For information?
Sure, it's 816-513-6984.
And how late can they call that?
Well, today until about noon. I can give you my cell phone number. It's 816-695-5981.
Okay, and how late can they call that one?
Anytime.
Okay, great. Thank you. And just stays. And can I have you say and spell your name?
Pam, Lipari, L-I-P as in Paul, A-R-I.
And John Lipari, Lipari.
Okay, and just look at me, pretend the camera's not there.
Okay.
Closer, if you can. Yeah, there we go. And you guys are the owners of Sunfresh?
Yes.
And,
Yeah, we're the new owners
the new
of the new
owners.
Sunfresh store.
Okay, and this is pretty exciting.
Oh, very exciting. We've been waiting for this for a long time. It's finally, as you can see, it's coming to fruition. So about 3 more months, we should be in business.
Okay, and so that's what, in June?
It's sometime in June, yes. That's our target.
And you're looking at an opening date, hopefully June 1st, maybe?
Well, that's what we're hoping, but we crossed our fingers, and we'll just have to see.
And so right now what we're doing is we're having a preliminary tour of the facility.
Yeah, we're gonna tomorrow we're gonna have a little job fair and what they call a hard hat tour. So we'll be escorting people through the store and letting them know where all the different departments are going to be, and just give them a little insight of what's going on.
Okay, and that's for the neighborhood.
That's for the neighborhood.
The neighborhood's been waiting a long time.
They've been waiting for a long, long time, and they finally got their wish.
And so you're really excited about opening this up.
Very, very excited. We've been waiting for almost 4 years now. So
Almost exactly 4 years when it opens,
yeah.
from when we closed our last one.
So you guys were here before?
We were in Kansas City, Kansas.
Kansas City, Kansas.
58 years.
Man, that's a long time.
Well, his
It was our family business.
And so who all do you hope to come out tomorrow?
Well, we hope to get a lot of people from the community. We're going to hire 75 people. So this job fair is for that reason. We're gonna hire within the community. So we want a big response. We're hoping for a big response from the community.
Okay. And what kind of positions are you going to see opening?
All positions. All the way from sack boys all the way
and girls.
through, and girls. Yeah. And so all the way to store directors. So we're hiring a lot of people.
Okay. And it sounds very, like I said, very exciting.
It is. It's very, very exciting.
Is there anything you can add? Anything we didn't talk about?
No, not this time. No.
Did you think it would get to this state?
Well,
It seems like
you know what? At one point, I thought it wasn't going to happen, but once they started construction, about 8 months down the line, this is what we got. So it looks pretty good.
Okay. All right. Let me double check. And can I have you say and spell your names again for me?
John Lipari, Lipari, and Pam Lipari, Lipari.
You were the owners.
Yes.
Yes.
And is there a number that if anybody wanted more information, like producers or whatever, could call?
Yes, they could call me on my cell, 816-536-1206.
Okay. And how late can they call?
They can call anytime.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Maxwell, let's talk about how far we've come since March 27th. Talk about this project and where we were when we started back then and where we are now.
Well, we've come a long way since the beginning of the project. Coming back and purchased the shopping center that I built 30 years ago and start trying to figure out how to do the redevelopment. We were having a difficult time identifying resources until we met with the city. We were able to get the city to agree to be a partner. Ultimately, the city ended up buying the shopping center from us, and I've become what they call master tenant. So I'm responsible for leasing up the space and managing the shopping center. But we've come a long way. We've gone through a lot of turmoil, identifying a grocer, identifying other tenants that would come in. At this point, we'll have all the space full except for one. We have 4,000 square feet left to rent on the space. But we've come a long way.
Talk about the importance.
This way, this way. Definitely, we got something other than porta potties in the background.
Okay.
Can you talk about the importance of this project to this community?
Sometimes folk don't understand how important the project is. To some folk that are participating, it may be just building another grocery store. But to this community, this is not only a construction project, but it's also a cultural event. People in this neighborhood have depended on this site for some time now, and even more so at this point because we have fewer grocery stores in the neighborhood than we had 30 years ago when this project was first developed. So it's a food mecca. It will be a food mecca for the neighborhood, and everyone. We have a lot of elderly people, especially elderly people in this community that are really reliant. You see, we have about 8 senior citizen centers that surround us, and those senior housing projects, those seniors, they come here and they shop. So it's important. It's very important.
The Sunfresh obviously is the cornerstone to the entire shopping center. Why was it so important for you to make this a full service grocery store like you would see in other parts of the metro?
Okay, well, one of the things that's happening, a couple of years ago, Aldi's built a store right down the street, and that's great, and we really appreciate that. But Aldi's carries about 1,400 products. This grocery store carries 70,000 products. After you leave Aldi's, you still got to come up here and buy the rest of your foodstuffs. Healthy food becomes important. We got people in this neighborhood that have been eating out of the drugstore across the street, filling station foods, and so forth, because they don't have transportation. We hopefully make it very convenient for everyone to get here. Also, it's on the bus stop. Prospect bus, 31st Street bus, two of the busiest bus lines in the city. So at this axis right here, we're expecting a lot of folks to be able to get off the bus, shop, get back on the bus to make it home. We're also doing something with ATA. They're putting Z cars in to make it convenient for people who do get groceries or get off the bus to take their merchandise and go home.
You know, it's more than just a grocery store here. You've already had 2 new businesses when you've been redeveloping the shopping center that have opened since we came out here for the groundbreaking. Talk about the importance of not just the grocery store, but having the entire center filled.
Yeah, whole shopping center. This needs to be this is a retail mart. We just opened up Pizza Hut, and in the evening when I leave, I almost feel sorry for the Pizza Hut people, because there's always every night there's a long line of folk trying to get pizza. We got Metro Plaza phone service opening up tomorrow. They were supposed to open today, but I don't think they're going to open until tomorrow. That becomes important. We have a new furniture store that will be moving into the shopping center. The existing tenants have been looking forward to this bonanza. They've stayed with us, stuck with us, and it's important at this point that they get the advantage of having the patronage that's going to come from everybody feeding off the grocery store. This place will be as busy as a bumblebee's nest in a few months, and everybody who has a store here will benefit from that. It not only benefits here, but the benefits go across the street as well, and anything else in the neighborhood. The shopping center and the grocery store has attracted additional development as well. We're looking at doing a housing complex on the one block down the street. We have a potential developer for the library project. We're calling it the library project, and that's to build a bunch of houses around the library. There's a rehab project that we're looking at for Justin Place, which is right across the street. So you got all this stuff on Reverend Bell on 22nd and Prospect, 22nd and Olive and Prospect. They are. Guys, Reverend Bill, they're building. They've just got approved to build 27 new duplexes. I'm trying to think what but it's sparked a whole gamut of development along this Prospect corridor. Pat Clark is building on 38th and Prospect. He is building a commercial project as well as a housing project from 38th to 39th and Prospect, from Prospect over to Montgomery.
Then the last thing for you. You have a lot of history with this shopping center. 30 years you were talking about. How excited are you getting for the grand opening of the grocery store and, in essence, the rebirth of this shopping center?
I'm very excited about it. You got to understand, I've been on this corner most of my life at this point, and especially most of my adult life, and to see the redevelopment of the grocery store, to see the redevelopment of the neighborhood, it becomes extremely important. My mom lived right across the street from here, and she was a big advocate. And when we first started talking about building the shopping center, she almost became the enemy. She was beating me up every day. I need you to move. Get those people to move. We need a grocery store. We need a place to go shop. So it's not only important to her, was it important to her, it was important to the whole neighborhood. It was so important that 31 churches invested with me in building the shopping center. 27 black entrepreneurs, businessmen from this community, all invested in making this project happen. And without their support and their investments, we would have never got started in the first place. And now the city has been able to step in and work with us. I call it a partnership. Even though we've sold the shopping center to the city, we still see them as partners. I'm glad to play the role that I'm playing, which is to be the master tenant and have the responsibility for getting the tenants and then managing the operation.
Okay. That's Don Maxwell, DonMaxwell.
Is there what's your title position?
I'm the master tenant and manager. I'm the manager. I have the management contract.
Okay. If anybody wants to get a hold of you later, what's a good way they can get a hold of you?
816-918-6618.
Okay. And how late can they call?
I like for them to call between 9 and 5, but people call me up until late at night, so it doesn't make any difference.
Okay, great.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Gigi, say and spell your name and give me your title so we have it.
Okay, Miss Gigi, 2 G's only, Owens, Owens. And I would like to say the information specialist on the project.
Talk about the job fair that we're having tomorrow and its importance to the community.
The job fair tomorrow is not only going to be a cultural experience for this area, but it's also going to help lift a lot of people up out of poverty. The job fair is also going to involve a hard hat tour so people can get a view of the store. And the job fair is going to encompass finding individuals for the 80 positions that Sunfresh will have open. We'll also have 4 of the businesses that will be looking for people for immediate employment. But the main focus is bringing people out of poverty and getting rid of this dry food desert that's been up here for years.
Talk about your role in assessing the candidates, if you will, that come in for the job. What will they do when they come in tomorrow, and then what happens from there?
When they come in tomorrow, they'll stop at the information table and they'll fill out an intake card, which will have name, address, contact numbers, and email address. Email address is important because it's how we're going to be able to contact them to let them know about the 2 workshops. As well as an opportunity to drop off their resumes and any other credentials they may have. And there's also opportunities, if not here at Sunfresh, that we will assist them in finding employment or giving them referral and job, needs and awareness of what else is open as far as employment in the community.
You mentioned just a second ago 2 workshops. Talk about these 2 workshops that you'll eventually have and what their importance are.
Okay, the importance of the workshops is to make sure we get the right people up here at Sunfresh and just get people prepared for employment. It's like job readiness. One workshop will consist of customer service. It's important that we get the right people up here in the store, not only because it's a brand new store, but because we need to start doing things more professional in this community, so it will help uplift and get everybody else ready for just any other type of employment. The second workshop is for I want to say job readiness and how to dress for success. It's important that we stop dressing like we're on our way to a club or an event that has nothing to do with servicing the customers in this community. So both workshops will work hand in hand to make sure people are actually ready to get out here in the workforce and to help those who are actually looking for a career.
You've mentioned that 3 or 4 or 5 times about this being a place to come and find a career. How important is it for you to get the message out that this is more than just, we don't want you here for thinking of like this is an hourly job. We want you to think about this long term.
A career, everybody, means long term, as you just said. It doesn't mean work long enough to pay some bills or to get up out of the rut. This is something we want you to come and grow to love. When you come someplace or any business and people can look at that smile and your energy and your ambiance and see that you love what you're doing, they're going to love wanting to come back. And second, we need to start preparing better for ourselves and our families. A career means you'll be able to take care of business from now on. A job means come and go. We want everybody focusing on career for any type of position, be it here at Sunfresh or anywhere in this community.
Last thing for you. You are so ingrained in this community. What does it mean when you see this and you see the potential that it brings?
I'm more than excited. I'm excited for one because I live here in this community. I mean, I live walking distance from the store, so I'm ecstatic of watching not only the Sunfresh go up, but for all the rehabilitation that's going on along Prospect. We have to be proud and just know other great things are going to come, but we have to make sure that we support and take care of what's going up now and look for greater things in the future. I mean, I'm totally ecstatic, and I believe this community will be when they come out and see everything that's going on after the Hard Hat Tour and Job Fair this Saturday.
Can we get you to say and spell your name?
She did.
No, I always do it in the beginning and the end.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Gigi with 2 G's only, Owens, Owens.
And what's your title, position?
I want to say information specialist.
Okay. And is there a number that if somebody wanted to call and get more information later?
Yes, they can call the Mecca Business Group at area code 816-277-6237.
How late can they call?
Up to 5 p.m.
Okay, great.
You're welcome.
Go inside.
Where are you moving out to? Where are you moving next to? Somewhere out on Walmart. We're going to use it as barricade? Yeah, I'll just put it straight over there. Is American Fire coming to put this out? I don't know. I'll give them a call. I don't know, maybe put it up close to the front just in case they are. Cool. Is that on me?
Yep.
Oh, have fun. Is that good enough?
Yeah. Oh, well, you can always get more. Just a little bit more.
Never.
What would you normally? You work in the office?
No,
No.
field.
Huh?
Definitely field. Definitely the field.
In the field?
Office,
But-
not quite.
But I mean, do you work with like the drawings and then you just kind of?
Right.
You know, I used to be a draftsman in the Air Force. I'm somewhat familiar with the drawings
Okay.
part of it.
And the drawings are unique to other projects.
I'm not getting an interview. I'm just getting some like natural sound.
Somewhat
Just remember we're tethered together. What do we call natural sound? So
natural sound.
I think people would rather hear you say something than me.
Yeah. Normally I don't do interviews or anything else of that
I
nature.
know it's completely abnormal.
Yeah. Well, if you want
What do you
to,
normally do when you come out on the floor?
normally when I come out on the floor, I talk to the guys and see what's going on, see if they have any questions, concerns. A lot of times I'm out here just observing, making sure what I'm looking on the plans is the same as what I'm seeing out here.
Yeah.
Most of the trades out here have been extremely well versed in the plan, so I haven't had to comment on a lot of things.
And if anybody has an issue with something, it's not going together right, they might call you and
That's correct.
ask you.
That's correct. But normally I'm out here considerable amount of time, so they don't have to call me. It's just I'm out here. So, oh yeah, Preston, while you're here. Right here? Oh, they're polishing the floor right now. It just got stained yesterday, so that's why we can't be on it right now. It'll be ready to go tomorrow.
So when people come in on the tour tomorrow, they'll be able to walk out here.
Correct. We'll have a guided walk that they can walk on, but anything out here will be open. There's nothing much to see besides the floor. So it's just stained concrete. Yeah, if you're just normally looking for something that's out of place, something that doesn't fit where it should go.
What might be out of place?
Something that's not painted. Like when I'm looking at the ceiling, I'm looking for something that the painter may have missed. Or something that was added after the painter showed up. So just to make sure it doesn't stand out, because if I can see it, anyone can see it. And looks like nothing new has been added, so it's fine now.
So it's all going together well.
Yeah, it's going pretty quick.
Other than the weather.
Well, if the weather would go our way, we can be going a lot quicker. But unfortunately, no. You know, it's just what we're dealt, so we deal with it.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Just in case somebody wanted to use anything you said, can you say and spell your name?
Can I say and spell my name?
Yeah.
My name is Preston Graham, Preston Graham.
And what's your title, position?
Field engineer.
Field engineer.
Field engineer, that's correct.
And I think I saw you in her newsletter about minority contractors, and
That's correct.
you were kind of got
A spot on there, I guess you can call it. Yeah, I was on there. So was Steve. He was on the back, but or he likes to call it the front. But nevertheless, yeah, I was on that. Cool.
I see like a drafting table right there.
Yeah, that's the
Still use
electricians.
drafting tables.
Yeah, I mean it's just to hold the plan, so it's somewhere near.
Yeah.
But that's I believe that's the electrician, so
Yeah.
they just have electricals and whatever points that they have for themselves to look at.
Mind if we see your office? It's not really office, but we'll walk that way. Let me make sure my camera is out of the way. I'll put it over.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, it's the back of house. Normal customers won't be back. Normal customers won't be back here. It's just for employees.
Yeah.
Nothing special. Just pick the room.
Oh.
We had a trailer out a few weeks ago, but we're going to be doing site exterior work. So we've moved into our new office. So this is it. Nothing special.
So is this your desk? Or?
No, it's Steve's. Mine's right there.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You have to look at anything on the computer or anything like that.
Possibly an email if it came through, but normally it come through my phone. And all right, guess there's an email I can look at. Again, it's nothing much. There's emails.
The ever-present foot trip.
Yeah, you need coffee when you get here, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. So it's like a 6 to 2 or?
6 to 3:30, sometimes later.
Yeah,
Depends on the day. Depends on what's going on. Depends on what you want to do and how much you want to get done that day. All right. Cool.
All right, great. Thank you.
Yep.
List right there.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do for everybody else.
Oh, so you're going to make it available for...
Yeah, for the other media.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the idea behind it.
one of their top people. He's a young guy that just got hired. See, we have two young guys that just graduated from college and they got leadership roles. One's in construction management and one's an architect. I'm gonna go get him. He's in there. I'm gonna go get him.